gunfire and ending with a crash, sending one deputy to the hospital. And tonight, authorities say they have the man behind the whole thing. It happened on a busy stretch of road just after the morning rush hour.
Deputies fired at the vehicle after they say the driver tried to run them down. 4 News Corner's John Rupolo was at the scene just after everything unfolded, and he is joining us now with the very latest. John?
Yeah, you know, in the last half hour, we've just gotten the name of the man arrested in this case. Now, he's being identified as 34-year-old Ron Grick Francis. Tonight, you see him there. He's facing several charges. Deputies did everything they possibly could to stop the vehicle he was driving. It all started when deputies ran a license plate on a vehicle at the corner of Treeline Ave and Daniels Parkway. At that point, the vehicle was at a light and hadn't been pulled over.
When that tag came back, it did come back stolen. It was stolen out of Fort Myers, and apparently the vehicle attempted to flee at that point.
The vehicle took off once deputies turned on their lights and at one point attempted to ram the deputies' marked cruiser. As the pursuit continued, deputies used what's called a precision immobilization technique, using their cruisers to try and stop the fleeing vehicle. The suspect's car then spun out of control. 2 deputies approached the car and tried to arrest the driver.
But he took the car and drove it towards the deputies, at which time one of the deputies did fire his weapon at he fired his gun at the vehicle.
The driver wasn't hit, and the pursuit continued on Daniels Parkway. Once on Daniels, that vehicle headed eastbound here right behind me. Up the ways a bit, deputies put down those stop sticks in hopes of trying to end this high-speed pursuit. Instead, 2 other vehicles ran over the strips, but it didn't go unnoticed by the driver speeding down Daniels.
He must have seen that, made a U-turn, started heading back westbound, and that's when he lost control once again, and we were able to stop him at that point.
He was arrested, but not before 2 other civilian vehicles were banged up during the high-speed chase. Deputies said there could have been more injuries if this whole thing happened during the heart of rush hour.
Had it been an hour earlier, there would have probably been a lot more traffic, and it could have been a more challenging situation for us.
Well, 1 deputy was hurt in the high-speed chase, but he is expected to be just fine. Of course, that driver facing a very long list of charges tonight. We're live in the newsroom. John Rupolo, Fox 4 in your corner.
Thank you, John. The gunfire from today's incident